What's up, kids? Welcome to Wrestler Geeks. I'm your host, Justin Shaw.
And I'm Black Fox.
Today, we're going to talk about the Mae Young Classic. First off, I would like to talk about the first match that happened, which is CMLL's Princesa Suhei versus WCPW's Kylie Ray.
So you're not going to ask why I have this on it at all?
You sure you wanna talk about that?
Yeah. Remember that tournament I told you I was going to be in? That fatal four-way?
With Ivy Rowan?
Yeah.
Ivy Roman?
Yeah. You know, long story short, because of a certain demonic dragon, I ended up, after I eliminated him from the match, and I ended up fighting up against the last other contestants. By the way, they also added one more. They made it a fatal five-way. I don't know why.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Apparently they recognize Staten Island as a borough, so. Long story short, after Mr. Demonic Dragon was eliminated, and I came down between me and our good friend, Mr. Karate, as he likes to call himself.
Mr. Karate.
Yeah. I don't even know what the... Long story short, Mr. Demonic Dragon decided, even after he was eliminated, to once again get into my business and cost me my chance of winning my championship. That was rightfully mine. But I got him back the next time. And in his own way of getting me back, he decided to take the one thing that was important to me, which is my mask, which is why you're seeing me wearing this right now.
Hold on a second. I mean, when you lost the match, was it like a mask versus belt match, or he literally took off your mask?
He literally beat me he beat me up and took my mask.
Like what? Let me guess. Was he imitating Marty the Moth Martinez from Lucha Underground?
I don't know. I just know the fact that my mask is gone and I'm wearing this.
Because a couple of episodes back, there's been a feud with Marty the Moth Martinez from Lucha Underground and Phoenix.
Yeah.
And I remember an episode of Lucha Underground where Marty the Moth Martinez came, beat the crap out of Phoenix, and I believe he took off his mask, or he somehow took off his mask by ripping his mask open where you could see partially his face and he was all covered in blood. He literally beat the crap. Marty the Moth literally beat the crap out of Phoenix.
Yeah, well, he ended up taking my mask and ended up taking it with him. So I'm planning on getting my mask back. But for now, let's continue the show.
At least, I thought two worse things could have happened. One, I thought, you accidentally flushed it down the toilet. Or two, your dog might have eaten it.
That's why I'm a cat person, but okay.
Really?
Yeah. Let's continue on with the program here.
All right, so before we get into the matches of the Mae Young Classic, I want to talk about real quick the first match that happened in the very beginning, which is CMLL's Luchadora Princesa Suhei versus WCPW's Kylie Ray. When I saw this match, I was literally like this. Or because, I'm a huge fan of Princesa Suhei. I've seen her wrestle in CMLL. Yeah, and, I'm a huge fan of also watching WCPW and Kylie Ray.
Wasn't they both in the Mae Young Classic thing as well, the tournament?
Yeah, this is the first match. It's the first match.
Oh, okay.
Is the first match that happened. Princesa Suhei, is that in the match? Mm-hmm. In the match, Princesa Suhei, there was a lot of grappling going on that she was using towards Kylie Ray. Kylie Ray, she's more like the Evel Knievel of wrestling.
Yes.
But I was unsure and undecided, who I wanted to win. Princess Asuhe, Kyrie. I'm a huge fan of luchadors and high-flying wrestlers.
Right.
It just so happened Kyrie came up short.
Yeah.
And Princess Asuhe was the victor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what was it in the semi or quarterfinals? I don't even know how that works.
Well, you know what? I got a better idea of how we can actually do this. I happen to have a clever, foxy idea where we're going to decide. We're going to talk about the Man Classic and everything, but we're going to do this a little trick. I have with me here a hat. And in this hat is some of the matches that had gone on during the Mae Young Classic.
Really?
Yes. Now, my idea for this is the fact that, I wish I had a bigger hat, but hey, this will work too. What we're going to do is, we're going to basically spin this around here, and we're going to pick a match. We're going to talk about, this is also made from some of the good matches from the Mae Young Classic as well.
Okay, I'm kind of puzzled.
Yeah, we're going to decide. We're just going to go through that, and then the match that we decide we'll talk about.
So basically, you want to do like a raffle.
Kind of, yeah. Let's make it interesting. Let's make, we at Wrestling Geeks like to believe in being different from other shows and everything. So, it's all about also having fun. So, I'll let you
go ahead and pick?
Yeah, go right ahead. Choose the. Yeah, your chance in there. All right. Now, okay. Okay, what you got?
Oh, snap.
All right.
You really want to talk about this one?
Isn't that Oh, okay. This was Toni Storm versus Toni Storm versus Piper Niven. Okay, this is a pretty good one.
Seriously, you want me to talk about this one?
Toni Storm versus Piper Niven? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. Your personal opinion on it.
Great match.
Yeah.
I pretty much felt the same way as the first match between Princess Asuhe and Kyrie. Not to mention Piper Niven is also a competitor from WCPW along with Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To be honest, this is actually one of my favorite matches out of all.
Really?
Of them. Yeah, because it was not just about athleticism. They were going in there having fun. And you can't lie. When they did that double bridge and they turned into a handshake, you were kind of like, oh, wow. I was impressed. In the end, Toni Storm powered through it because she was basically going at it with her. And
Toni Storm, oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Cutie.
Yeah.
A lot of cuties in the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah. Well, let's keep it PG for now. But,
Right.
But yeah, even in the end though, Piper Niven's, she did lose in this match. She ended up showing so much class and so much capability in this, and she went through it. Toni Storm, in the end, won. But remember, even if she used her finisher, she didn't manage to keep Piper Niven down. But she needed that leg drop in order to finish it. It was still a good worthwhile match. Okay, so it's my turn now.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Pick the winner.
All right. That is. Okay. Dakota Kai versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh my God, that match was awesome. Not to mention Dakota Kai's, her version of Finn Balor's coup de grace.
I agree. This is to be honest, she went through at least a bunch of, at least two David versus Goliath matches in this one. And that was her second one. She survived the other one with, what's this guy's, the Great Khali's protege? And the fact that
I forgot her name too, but I definitely know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but the idea, Navai or something, I believe it was. But the thing about her and Rhea Ripley though, Rhea Ripley, I'm not gonna lie, was athletic to the point. She was just throwing around power. She was just using her size to her advantage to just take Dakota down. And there were moments you were gonna think, all right, you just gotta end this, but Dakota didn't stay down.
Wasn't this the match where Dakota Kai somehow had Rhea Ripley on the edge of the turnbuckle, like in a slingshot, and then she just pulled off, her version of the coup de grace?
Yeah, I agree. That's how she did it, and that's how,
when I've seen that, I was like, that had to hurt.
Yeah, I was thinking, yep, she's out. She's out, definitely.
Yeah, there's no way she could have kicked out of a 2 count. No way.
Well, you never know. But, I think the most interesting thing, though, is like they were basically, I forgot what that chant was, the Australian chant? They were yelling out through her entire match.
Tony Storm, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, but they were just basically yelling that out, and basically they were coming alive during both of their matches.
Okay.
So let's
You sure you want me to go? I have a bad feeling I'm gonna get like a wrong pick on this one. Here we go. I don't want to talk about this. I do not want to talk about this. No way.
It's Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. I mean, yeah.
I don't want to talk about it in a sense because I remember you told me, to you, she reminds you, was it, how you pronounce her name? Sharon Beasley?
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler. Okay. You said that to you, she's like another Baron Corbin. To me,
at first glance.
To me, she's more like a female Samoa Joe. Because throughout the whole tournament, okay, she could put up a fight. I can understand she has an MMA. I understand she has a MMA background. I'm a huge MMA fanatic. But throughout her time in the Mae Young Classic, all she kept on doing was putting her opponents on her version of the coquina clutch, which in MMA generally is a rear naked choke.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, here's the thing. Mia Yim is also one of those technically sound wrestlers. She's great. She's skilled at Taekwondo, and she's a veteran.
Shira Beasley is skilled at Taekwondo?
No, Mia Yim, her opponent. But she's still, in the end.
That was a good fight.
Yeah,
that was a good fight.
In the end, Mia Yim lost, but she did what she had. She did what she could. Yeah, Shayna won because of her MMA background. It did help greatly, but towards the end though, it was still a good fight.
The one that I just picked was Shayna
Baszler versus Mia Yim. That's the one you just picked.
Okay, whatever happened with real quick before you pick never mind. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just move on. So much time to cover. Your turn.
My turn. All right then. I choose. This is another one, another Shayna Baszler one. This one is her Kenneth LeRae. Yeah. So for those that don't know, Kenneth LeRae is married to a NXT wrestler that we all know and respect, Mr. Johnny Gargano,
yes, Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Wrestling. And my personal favorite thing about Kenneth LeRae was the fact that she's Dakota Kai. She's small, but she's more capable in the ring. She's sound technical wrestler, knows her basics.
Yep.
And throughout my personal things is throughout the entire tournament, every time she was fighting, everybody was always saying Mrs. Wrestling.
Yeah, I would too.
But we all got worried. All of us got worried when we saw the fact that she was fighting Shayna Baszler, and we had good reason. We had good reason for that. That Shayna Baszler was merciless in this fight. She was going at it without her. She wouldn't just every time you thought Candice was gonna get an inch, she didn't give her any. And then the worst part was she had the match won. She didn't need to even pin her. She didn't need to put her in a submission move, but she did. And after she made her tap out, she kept the lock on. It got to the point where Johnny had to actually get in to actually try and save his wife.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I was but you know what? In the end though, Shayna Baszler kind of felt like more of a heel going into this tournament. And, that's a heelish thing to do. So if anything, she got plenty of heat off her for it. You got to give her that much credit.
Mm-hmm.
Despite what happened, though. First, we all hope Miss Wrestling gets better.
I hope she gets signed.
Yeah, that too.
I hope she gets signed. I hope she really does get signed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now.
Wait, it's my turn.
I know. I'm just making sure the thing's on there. So go ahead.
I have a bad feeling about this. Like, I hate raffles because I know I'm always gonna pick something. Oh, Jesus Christ! Here we go. I didn't want to talk about this. I did not. Let me talk. Let me talk about it. Let me talk about it. Okay. Let me talk about this. Bianca
Belair.
Bianca Belair.
Yes, Bianca Belair versus Kairi Sane. Yo.
All I gotta say is that. Wait, was in the Mae Young Classic, Bianca Belair, was this her first match or her second match?
This is her second match.
Honestly,
this is the match where everybody knew the name Bianca Belair.
I'm glad that Bianca Belair lost this match.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say some good things about her. I like her wrestling shoes.
Her shoes?
Yeah, her wrestling shoes.
Her.
Hold on. I like her ring entrance, that spin that she does.
Mm-hmm.
But what I don't like, she wrestles good. She wrestles good.
You do know, like, she's a shot put champion.
A what?
You know the little ball that people like. All right. Well, I don't know. It's also in the Olympics. It's a sport where basically you take this ball, you spin around, and you throw it as far as you can.
Disc.
No, it's an actual metal ball. It's a heavy metal ball. So it takes a lot of power. And she's definitely very professional with it. So that means she's powerful.
Not to mention, she has a nice six-pack abs.
Yeah.
But what I don't like about her,
PG, buddy.
and I do not understand, how is it legal for her to use her ponytail as a whip?
Because it's part of her body. Oh, let's be for real. I'm not going to lie.
That's just cheating. That's just
technicality.
cheating.
It's called technicalities.
That's cheating.
Look, man, let's be for real here. I'm not going to lie. I agree that it was definitely something I didn't expect. Because for all those that didn't see that video, when she was fighting Kyrie, she whipped her. Like, I saw the welt. Did you see the welts Kyrie had after that match?
You should, I should tell you what happened during, even though Bianca Belair, even though she lost to Kairi Sane,
mm-hmm.
I believe she did get signed because I remember a week or 2 weeks after the Mae Young Classic,
mm-hmm.
she had a match in NXT against Lacey Evans, who also competed in the Mae Young Classic.
Right.
Great match. But when she started using her ponytail as a whip on Lacey Evans, when she just took it and just went, bah, like you could just literally hear it.
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. But in the end, though, Kyrie endured. That's the great thing about it. Like Kyrie said, endured that entire beating and managed to actually hit her. Like right, she hit her in the jaw with that one, and then
eventually turned into like an angered Super Saiyan and beat the daylights out of Bianca Belair.
Yo, she's just like, that elbow though. You can't lie, that elbow.
I have to admit, her elbow drop is a lot better than Velveteen Dream or whatever his name is. The fake
Prince
Purple Rain guy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fine. All right. Now let's get started on the next one.
After you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm just glad I got that out my system.
Okay. And I go with. Okay. Dakota Kai versus Kairi Sane. Not bad. Okay, yeah, that one was definitely an interesting one. Because, this is like the first time throughout the tournament that Dakota had to fight against somebody her own size. And she is I think had half an inch higher than Kyrie. But it was a blow for blow like trade off. Like honestly.
Yeah, I just remembered. Dakota Kai is a striker.
Yeah. Yo, you can't. And you know what? One of my favorite things about Dakota Kai, aside from the coup de grace, is the moves that she does. It's like similar to how Sami Zayn's kick.
The one that he
Haluva.
runs. Yeah, the beluga kick. That's what it's called. The beluga kick.
Haluva kick.
Haluva with an H.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Haluva kick. Yeah. And like when she runs around the whole ring and just basically hits you with it.
I think that's what Jeremiah Crane from Lucha Underground does something similar.
runs around 3/4 of the ring and then hit kicks. Okay. Oh, that's yeah. But no, in the end though, Kyrie went through all that, and once again, one more elbow drop. I respect that though. It was definitely a good match before you got into the semifinals. I actually like Dakota Kai, and I hope they do sign her though. She's definitely small. She's feisty. She did
get signed. She did get signed because I remember one of the recent episodes in NXT. She did a promo, and I think they're supposed to be planning something on NXT and have like all like the women's division of NXT, like just have like a battle royal or something, and whoever wins gets to fight Kairi Sane at the next NXT takeover in November. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what it seemed like what was going on according to Dakota Kai's promo from her post-Mae Young Classic tournament.
Okay.
But, it shows that she signed with WWE.
Okay. Well, your turn, sir. What you got? Mercedes Martinez versus, wait, is that? Shayna Baszler, of course. That's another good fight.
That was a good match.
Yeah,
really,
that
there was
was
a lot of clinching, a lot of grappling, a lot of MMA going on. Yeah. Like, I was really hoping for Mercedes Martinez to win, even though I was disappointed that she beaten Princesa Suhei in one of the previous matches in the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly, my money was actually on Mercedes Martinez to make it to the finals.
You actually made a bet?
Yes. That's the kind of point. You're supposed to do these type of things. But it was, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly thought I didn't think Shayna Baszler would actually get that much momentum to actually pull it off, but you can't deny watching that match. One, these two have actually worked together before in the past. Like, I think it was Mercedes Martinez who trained Shayna Baszler for the.
Yeah, I think Shayna Baszler, as you pronounce her name.
Yeah, Shayna Baszler
was the protege of Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah. So one of the most interesting things that you see it throughout the entire tournament. Neither of these two ended up shaking anybody's hands before and after the match. They basically were cocky throughout all of it, made quick work of their opponents. Now, when these two, since they were protege and master and teacher, Shayna Baszler and Mercedes shook hands, and that's when all bets were off afterwards. And Mercedes Martinez, to me, was the only one who was able to actually take the fight that much to Shayna Baszler. And throughout that entire fight, you saw Mercedes Martinez use her experience, which is something she had over. She'd been in this 16 years.
I've seen the fight, and Mercedes Martinez did give Shayna Baszler a good can of what Stone Cold would say.
Yeah. But throughout the entire fight, I thought she had her. I thought she had her at one point, and then Shayna Baszler ended up getting her into her submission. And I'm thinking, and you got to remember, her ribs were actually kind of a little hurt as well from recent matches with Abby Laith and then Princess Asuhe. And you can't deny though. I will say this, Shayna Baszler, you definitely proved me wrong on that note. I really honestly thought it was going to be Mercedes Martinez in the finals. And towards the end of it, Shayna Baszler showed the fact that she deserved to actually go there. Because not from that win. It's a hard-fought win. And it's the last one. The final match. Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. That one, I'm not going to lie. Yo, Shayna Baszler is a beast. Like, I always knew it. Like, I knew it going into this, and she proved me wrong throughout the entire moment of the tournaments. But Kairi Sane was fighting her, and like Kyrie has a lot more experience than she does, whereas Shayna has more experience in MMA. But she was using that in her match against her to actually like slowly whittle her down and like to make sure she couldn't use her arms.
I think Kairi Sane's a Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Okay. I think she's
Didn't you notice that when she knew she was gonna get her butt whooped by Shayna Baszler, she kept on like yelling like. Ah!
Well, it's the adrenaline, the Japanese fighting spirit. That's why. But you gotta admit though, I gotta say throughout this entire fight, if either one had won, I would have definitely been respected. Going into this match, it was just so many emotions. Shayna Baszler had her 3 fellow horsewomen with her, and then of course we had the situation with the other horsewomen of WWE, and Kyrie going this with such a huge fan base behind her as well. And towards the end of it, like she needed that one moment where she just like, I think it was her ribs that she had also gotten injured as well from that, but like.
Baszler, right?
Yeah, Baszler. Like, Kyrie was working on that midsection, and then towards the end, elbow drop, baby. And I'm glad.
That was a really good fight, and I'm happy, really happy that Kairi Sane won the Mae Young Classic. We're almost out of time, but I want to thank everyone for watching the show. Please feel free to email me at shawjustin576@gmail.com.
And I'm at Fox at 777@gmail.com.
Have fun, be safe, and don't get into any fights. We'll see you next time.